Hi guys.
Wait,
So
there's no
we're
one.
live for the first time.
There's no one there yet. Why?
All right, so I'm just gonna start setting up.
There's no one there. Wait.
Okay.
See the person here next to Alexis?
Do a better angle than that.
There's 3 people.
So what we're gonna do today, Haley's scar on her leg. She has a little scar there. We're trying to get better. You can see the picture on my Instagram account at l.c.hairaddict. And there's the before picture of her scar. And after one treatment, now we're gonna be on the second treatment. So before anything, I'm gonna put some gloves on. If you have any questions while I'm doing this, I might be able to. I'm under renovation right now, so my room's not very pretty.
We're setting up for my scar on my leg. It's over here.
That's right. And take the pen out of the box. Get everything. I like to put a Kleenex down so that way when we're testing the pen, we can see that it's ready. So I'm opening the pen all the way until I can't turn anymore. I'm removing my 10 ml. Remove the top. Get that ready. I'm taking a new disposable ampoule. This you can reuse for the client during that session, but when you're done, it has to go in the garbage. Okay, so this cannot be reused on another person or for the next time. See, I pulled the little plunger out. It goes in here. Take it out all the way. Put it on the side. When you're filling the ampoule, make sure to leave a little room because afterwards, you have to put the little plunger into it. You need room. You don't want to, if you end up putting the plunger in, it's going to squirt out product and you're going to lose product if you end up filling it too much. So always leave a little bit of a space on the bottom. Okay, you can put the gel in. I don't know if you could see it going into the ampoule. And leave space for the plunger. Put the plunger in until the product reaches the end. Then you take the ampoule, put it into the pen. Close this. All right, then I'm going to take an alcohol wipe. Clean the area. Okay, Haley? Do you see the scar here?
Mm-hmm.
It's already lighter from the first time. For those of you who weren't here in the beginning, you can go see on my Instagram her before picture of the scar. So now I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna load the pen. Show the pen. I'm just gonna make sure the product's in. I'm gonna twist up half a line, secure, and the product shoots out. So it's ready. Okay, so for a scar like this, it's very surface. It used to be indented, but as we've treated it, it's leveled out with the skin, more or less. The center has gone whiter. Now we're gonna work on the around. Okay, so I'm gonna start injecting only 0.01 at a time because I don't want any lumps on her leg. It's a flat surface, so we want to keep it nice and flat. Taking the pen, flush to the skin. Now the center of the pen, the ampoule, where the product is gonna come out, I'm putting the center right on the spot that's where you see darker, on the brown spot. All right, so I'm gonna start at the top. We're just gonna work right around it. Again, load the pen, move one line up. Now I'm gonna go to the bottom. Does it hurt, Hill?
No.
Okay. Load the pen. One line up. I'm doing 0.01 at a time. Watch it doesn't slip. This is going to be the second treatment in. Now I'm doing each side.
My leg looks yellow for some reason.
It's
Just
just the
lighting.
lighting.
Yeah.
The lights
And it
are
looks
bright.
red.
The
Oh my
walls are
God.
not painted.
In the camera.
All right, so now I've done the top, the bottom, the side to side. Now I'm gonna do like a star, the in-between.
Look at my leg in the camera. It looks so yellow and red for some
what
reason.
color? I guess it's the peach towel around it. Okay, like a diamond. And then a star. So we're just gonna leave that and we're gonna check in with it next week. Just gonna finish the in-between on the bottom part.
No, we'll do my stomach.
And then we're gonna do her belly ring. She had had a belly piercing that kept rejecting. And then she tried to do it on the bottom part of the belly, on the belly button. And it rejected again, so this left her scarred. So we're gonna be doing the second treatment on her belly button as well. Now I'm just doing one right on top just to get it a little more level. And that's it. I'm just gonna leave that be. And we'll see next week. I'm gonna post a picture of it in a week on my Instagram so we can see the progress of how it's healing.
Do you refrigerate the gel?
Do I refrigerate the gel? No, I keep it at room temperature. So I actually keep it just on my cupboard. Just gonna leave that be, and now we're gonna do your stomach. So we'll just put this down for a minute.
Wait, don't show me because I have to show my...
Okay. Actually, it's really good for the scar tissue. It's been healing really nicely. Haley was hit by a car when she was in secondary 2, about 2 years ago, and it left her with an ugly brown scar in the middle of her leg that she didn't like very much. So now we're gonna continue and we're going to do her belly. Let me just show you her scar. Okay, so you see, she's done this on her own. She pierced the top and it rejected, so it left her with an ugly scar. And then she'd done the bottom and again it rejected and left her with a scar. So I'm just gonna have you hold this hill. Oh, she has the same scar. So you'll be able to see the progress. This is gonna be the second treatment, which it's already changed a little bit because it was quite darker than that.
Because I've pierced it many times.
Yeah, she did it quite a few times. So again, same like the leg. I don't want to cause lumps or bumps in her skin. So we're just gonna look and see where the darkest parts are. Okay, so I'm just gonna check and see where I'm going to inject. I'm gonna take my Alcohol wipe, clean the area. Make sure to always wear gloves and work in a clean area. And we're gonna start at the top. You see there's the dark spot right there. I'm gonna go right onto the dark spot. I'm not pressing too hard with the pen. I'm only holding it flush to the skin so that it doesn't slide. And I hold it for a minute, not even, 2 seconds I mean. And release. Now another one. One line up. I'm gonna go down here now on the darker spot.
She said, I can't read it. Oh, it disappeared.
Okay.
I couldn't read it fast enough.
And over here. Coco's crying. I don't know what he's
Hold
crying.
on, let me just check what they said. Hello, how deep does the filler go into the skin? How many millimeters approximately?
How deep in the skin? Well, it creates a 17 millimeter hole to inject the product. It's very, very tiny, much tinier than a traditional needle, which is about 30 mm. So it goes into the surface of the skin. It's not
I need to get a
it's
good
not as
angle.
deep as a needle, and that's why we don't have to worry when we're doing the face if you're gonna hit an artery, because it's just injecting under the skin and it spreads out lightly. It doesn't push on anything. And it's very natural. So now I'm going on the bottom spot. I'm just putting a little pressure so that the product flattens out a little bit. And I'm going to do the one right under that. Does it hurt on the stomach, Haley?
She said, great, thank you. Filter stays in the, I don't know what that means. I don't know what they're trying to say.
Oh, well, thank you.
The last one who commented has to resend it.
Okay. Yeah, my camera seems to be...
Oh, it's not the camera, it's YouTube. The comments go fast.
So that's that. I'm going to put one more right in between here. Okay. Right in the middle of the two. Again, moving only one line up, keeping it light. All right. So now, in a week from today, we're going to check it out and see how that's going. So far, I'm very happy with the results that I've seen from the beginning. These marks were much darker, and as well on her legs also.
Were there more on it?
Okay. No, that's it.
So take the phone for a second.
So, is there anything else that anyone wants to know before we hang up?
Is there more? Is there more filler?
Yeah, I don't, it depends on where I'm going. If the line is deeper, I use a little bit, like I use probably about a 0.03. And if it's a flat surface, I go with a 0.01. Do I put more pressure with my hand? I don't. I use the same for the face and the body, anywhere I'm injecting, because I've seen in cases where people are putting too much pressure in the hand and it's causing a lot of bruising around the face. And we don't want to have bruising. You know, when you're doing under the eyes, you're always going to bruise. It's pretty hard to stay away from, but the other parts of the face, you should be okay. What do you mean that it's not doing anything to the skin? Is your product not seeping into the skin? It's not penetrating? Okay, Haley wants to do a little bit of her lips, so we're gonna use the rest. She has a little bit left in her ampoule.
Because you can't put it back.
So exactly, we can't put it back into the syringe. We can't put it aside. After we're done, this ampoule is going in the garbage. Okay, so we're gonna use the rest of the filler on another area. Okay, Haley's gonna take the phone. And I'm gonna...
I don't know how to hold it for
You're
you
gonna
to.
turn around towards me. have her sitting up right now.
It seems like the needle is not doing nothing.
Well, there's no needle. It's actually the pressure of the pen that's going to do it for you. So it depends on the quality of pens. There's different types of pressure. Mine seems to be a little bit heavier than the people I've seen from other sites. I'm not sure exactly where they're coming from or the company name. Mine does have a little bit of weight to it. So I don't know if the weight of the pen has anything to do with the pressure that's getting pushed out in order to inject the product. But I do know quality matters, so make sure you have good device. You know, you're injecting into your skin. You need this to be a very clean environment and proper tools. You don't want to be cheap on things that are going to be in your skin for a few months. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take a new alcohol wipe. You're welcome. A new wipe. We're going to clean Haley's lip, wipe it, just like that. A little swipe.
You put it in my mouth. I don't know how to hold this.
Okay, so Haley has small lips, so we're just going to put maybe a little bit right there, and then we're going to work on making the top one maybe flip a little bit, just to give her a little bit of a pout. So I'm going to begin with her lying down though, because they're small. So once they get a little...
You want me to put my head this way, on this side?
No, this side here. So put your feet this way. Sorry, my place is a mess. I'm renovating. Okay, so I'm gonna begin doing Haley's lips now.
Oh my god, this is such a bad angle. I don't know how to hold the pen sitting though. The camera.
Okay, lay down and relax.
I can't lay down though. Like, how do you want me to hold the camera?
Like that.
That's a really bad angle of me.
Well,
I can't sit up.
Lips. They're not looking at.
Okay, go on.
Okay. Okay, so right now it's more the top lip that I want to see bigger. I can work on the top lip first, and then I'm going to work on the bottom after that. Okay, so right now I'm just going to work on making the Cupid's bow right here a little more pronounced. I'm going to hold it flush to the skin. Make sure that it doesn't slip, and
That scared me.
sorry, it's more of a noise than anything. Okay. All right, so for this part here, on an adult on a bigger lip, I would normally put a 0.03, but she's young, and well, she's young. She's 17, but we are going to do 0.2 because she has a small lip. So it really doesn't have anything to do with her age. It has to do with her tiny lips. Okay, so now we're gonna go right here. Again. Is it good? Okay, Haley?
Wow, you can see the lip already.
Yeah. It's very nice. Okay, so when you're injecting, you just want to make sure to hold it, make sure that there's no little lumps there. Sometimes a lump is normal, but you want to eliminate them if you can. So now I'm going to go right into here. Now I always keep the edge of the ampoule on the border of the lip line. I don't put the center of the ampoule on the lip line, ever. This is what a lot of people are being taught, to put the center of the pool right on the vermilion border. Personally, I don't like that, especially if you have a lighter cross-linked filler. What happens is when it's not a heavy cross-link, the product tends to be thinner, and it could migrate into other areas of the skin. So you want to really make sure that you're staying into the lip. You don't want the product leaking out, and then your client's walking at home with some duck lips. And that's not fun either. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little more volume right there in her lip. So when it comes to the lips, you can either do, like I said, when you're working on the lip line, just put the edge of it on the lip line.
How can I order your pen?
You can email me at lori.collard@hotmail.com, and I will send you a list of all my products and supplies. And payments are done through PayPal. Okay, so next I'm gonna go right there. I don't know if you could see it very well on the camera, how it's looking, but we have a little bit of hollowness right there on the corner. Yeah, Coco's always with us. So you can also inject on the border like I'm doing right here on the water line, because it makes a nice little plump. It brings out the lip. That helps the lip flip. I'm just gonna go to the other side. Do a little of this. Everybody okay? Any questions? Is it comfortable, Haley? Do you feel like you need numbing cream?
No, it just scares me when
Yeah,
it makes me jump.
The noise is scarier than any of it. Okay. Now I'm injecting on the water line to give a plump, make the lip plump out.
When can I sit up?
Very soon. I'm gonna do one more over here. Now, just because you're putting product a certain amount on one side doesn't mean you have to do the exact same thing on the other. You have to look at the client's face and judge for yourself, because everybody's face from one side to another is different. So you want to be sure, you want to be more concerned that it looks even than the product being even under the skin. Okay, so what I mean is, just because you put 101 here doesn't mean a 01 there. You might need a 02 there because there's a little bit more space needs to be filled. You see, there's a little bit of blood drawn. Now, there's not blood in every injection.
Actually, the first time I bleed.
Yeah. Some people bleed more than others. So her upper lip is looking a little bit more plump. We're going very lightly. With 0.02s.
Coco.
Now I'm just gonna put right in the corner of the lip on the side. About the bottom a little bit. So we have pictures of Haley's lips before. And in a week from now, we're gonna post nice after pictures of her scar and her lips, when you'll be able to see when they settle, how they look. How you liking it, Haley? Okay, now I'm gonna have you, so look, I have a little bit left in my pen. The plunger's all the way down to here now. Now I'm gonna have her sit up so that I can do the finishing places. All right.
Wait, can I have a tissue? Can I use this?
Yep. Okay, so now she's gonna hold the, okay, so I'm sitting her up because I have just a little bit here left in the pen and I wanna do all the final touches with her sitting up. Because that's when you can really see. Sit straight and have the client sit with their legs hanging off the bed, looking straight above, straight at me. Loosen the lips. Okay, look at me though. Put your eyes at me. Now you're gonna see, I don't know if you could see in the camera, she needs a little bit of a lift right on this side, okay? Because here it seems to droop a little bit more. So we're gonna concentrate on putting volume right in there. See?
It was beautiful already. What was it? 0.3 ampoule altogether.
Yeah, it was a 0.3 ml. Oh, that one slipped. You see, that can happen.
You can see how full her lips became.
Mm-hmm. It's very nice.
Looks really good.
Thank you. Okay, again. Make sure to hold the pen
Oh
there
my
for
god,
a
it looks
second.
so good.
You want to hold it there for
I'm
a
bleeding.
second to give the product time to enter the skin. Sometimes people tend to pull it away too fast.
Lori, your works is super.
Thank you. Okay, now I'm going straight in. Yeah, see how nice and even they got now? Okay, put it up.
I'm trying to look like Kylie Jenner.
Is that who you're trying to look like?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we have just a few little shots left. We're gonna just work on getting her upper lip a little pouty. Okay, there you go. So when you trigger the pen, hold it there
Lori,
for a
I follow you
second.
everywhere, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, love your work.
Thank you so much.
Wish you could do mine.
Where are you located?
Was numbing cream a necessity?
No. I never ever use numbing cream.
You can, but I mean.
You can, but is it necessary? Do you feel like you're having any pain?
No. Looks great so much, I can't. Okay, wait. So much more symmetrical to her bottom lip.
Yeah. Exactly. We really
But you
didn't
see,
put
I
too
have
much-
to massage it now.
Yeah. Now I'm
Because,
just checking to make sure all the last little.
I have to
Now this is
clean
the
my lip.
last shot. Last one. Now sometimes you might look, because you're judging from the last few shots of where you should be putting it. You want to hold them up and see where should that last. See, I'm seeing it right there, just a bit, right there. So we're gonna go right into the corner of the lip. And it's gonna go, oh. There we go, right into the corner. Hold it. And release.
I hope I don't swell. I got
Well,
school.
you're not gonna swell because we're gonna ice it. There we go. See? Okay. Once that's done.
I wouldn't even touch the bottom.
No, I'm not actually.
She just put 2.
Yeah, I put a little bit
Into
on
the
each
corner.
side. She had a nice little plump going on already. So now I'm taking the vitamin A and D ointment that I use. I
It's a
give these to
tattoo.
my clients to go home with. Okay, so I put it onto the lip and a massage, just going over what we just did, just to make sure it's nice and even. Okay, that's it. Just make sure there's no little bumps or lumps that we don't like. Perfect. And that's it. So for those of you who are practicing, always make sure you take before and after pictures so you can see the results. And it's not so much for the results at the moment, but the results for next week when the swelling goes down. Your client might call you because she's been used to swollen lips for 3 days and she's gonna say, I have no product left in my lips. But then you're gonna pull out your before picture and you're gonna show her that before her lips were quite small. Okay, so now all this, Haley, you can show them, all this ampoule,
Realistically, what was the level of
all
pain?
this garbage. Tell the truth.
Let's say
On a
on
level to
10, let's say a 1. Like, because I just like felt it go in, but it wasn't hurting.
It's more the noise, really.
Yeah, it's the noise that
the
scares
noise
me.
is how scary on level till 10.
Yeah.
Is what? Like
Oh, the
6.
noise?
The noise is the
I don't know, the
scariest
noise is like a 4. It's just, even though like I've done it a couple of times, it scares me still. Like,
part. All right. So Haley has to go and ice her lips now, right away, because we don't want any swelling to get in. And that's it. So I hope you guys liked the first live. Next time my room will be better. My hair will be in because I've got my hair coming in tomorrow. And that's it. So have a good night. Thanks guys for watching and I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you.